उस राज्य की, उस शहर की, जिसको लोग बहुत प्रेम से शुरू से ही कहते आए हैं गॉड्स ओन कंट्री। जी हाँ, हम बात करने जा रहे हैं आज केरला की, और केरला की बात करेंगे। उनके दो शहर हैं, बहुत ही मशहूर शहर हैं, कन्नूर और कैलिकट। कैलिकट को कोझिकोड भी कहते हैं। उनके शहरों में कौन से खाने कहाँ पर मिलते हैं, उसकी बात करेंगे आज। आज हमारे साथ जो मेहमान हमारे साथ जुड़ी हैं वो हैं पार्वती एस कुमार। पार्वती के बारे में हमने अपने टीजर वीडियो में कल आपको बहुत कुछ बताया, लेकिन जो कुछ नहीं बताया, आज उस शो में पार्वती जब हमारे साथ जुड़ेंगी, मैं आपको एक इतना हिंट दे दूं कि पार्वती इनका रिश्ता जो है साइकोलॉजी से भी है, इनका रिश्ता डायबिटीज से भी है, और इनका रिश्ता खाने से भी है, और इनका रिश्ता फिल्म मेकिंग से भी है, फूड फोटोग्राफी से भी है। बहुत प्रतिभावान व्यक्तित्व है। अब मैंने इतनी सारी चीजें गिना दी कि पार्वती का रिश्ता इन सब से है, तो उसके पीछे एक कहानी है। कहानी ये है कि आज तो पार्वती एमएससी क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजी में है और एक कंसल्टेंट साइकोलॉजिस्ट है। मैंने पढ़ा है कि हम लोग खाना जो खाते हैं उसके पीछे भी एक साइकोलॉजी होती है, पर घबराइए नहीं, आज हम खाने की साइकोलॉजी के बारे में बात नहीं करेंगे। बात करेंगे पार्वती के एक्सपीरियंसेस विद फूड की। पार्वती कैलिकट में पैदा हुई और फिर बाद में ये लोग कन्नूर शिफ्ट कर गए, तो इसलिए कन्नूर और कैलिकट दोनों से इनका रिश्ता बहुत पुराना है और वहाँ के खानों को और जायकों के बारे में काफ़ी इनकी जानकारी है। ये ऐसा कहती हैं कि ये जब से बचपन में इनको चीज़ें याद रहनी शुरू हो गई, तब से ये फूडी हैं। मतलब ये अपने आप में बहुत नायाब चीज़ है। और कहते हैं कि इनकी सौभाग्य है कि इनको ग्रैंड माँ या इनकी दादी ऐसी मिली, जिनको ना केवल कुकिंग का शौक था बल्कि खिलाने का भी शौक था, तो उन्होंने बहुत प्यार से इनको खिलाया। ये ऐसा मानती हैं, पार्वती ऐसा मानती हैं कि वो बचपन से ही एक हेल्दी चाइल्ड रही हैं, जिसकी वजह से स्कूल और कॉलेज में दोस्तों ने मजाक बहुत उड़ाया, लेकिन इन्होंने कभी खाने के साथ प्रेम को छोड़ा नहीं। ईश्वर की करनी ऐसी है कि ये 7 साल की उम्र से ही डायबिटिक हैं, इंसुलिन पर हैं, लेकिन उसके बावजूद अपना ध्यान रखते हुए इन्होंने खाने के साथ दोस्ती छोड़ी नहीं बल्कि बढ़ाई। इनका ऐसा मानना है कि खाना जो है वो विभिन्न संस्कृतियों को, पीपल फ्रॉम डिफरेंट कल्चर्स को एक साथ लेकर आती है, और ये बिल्कुल ठीक बात है। तो आज इस प्यारी सी साइकोलॉजिस्ट से बात करेंगे जो खाने के बारे में बहुत कुछ जानती हैं। लेकिन उससे पहले कि हम पार्वती को इनवाइट करें अपने स्टूडियो में, हमारे स्टूडियो में आ चुकी हैं, पीछे ग्रीन रूम में है। मैं पार्वती की एक झलक आपको दिखाना चाहता हूं कि पार्वती ने पिछले कुछ सालों में खाने को लेकर क्या किया है। उसके बाद पार्वती को आपके सामने रूबरू लेके आएंगे और बातचीत करेंगे पार्वती से। तो लीजिए देखें कि पार्वती ने अगले 1 मिनट के एवी में हम देखते हैं कि पार्वती ने अब तक क्या क्या हासिल किया है। तो ये एक झलक थी पार्वती की, और मैं देख रहा हूँ कि पार्वती बैठे बैठे मुस्कुरा रही हैं कि फोटोग्राफ्स हम कहाँ से लेकर आ गए हैं, और उनकी एक झलक आपको दिखाई। पार्वती जिस तरह से अपनी जिंदगी को जी रही हैं, जिस तरह से उन्होंने डायबिटीज को लड़ते हुए फूड के साथ अपना रिश्ता बनाया, किस तरह से साइकोलॉजी में उन्होंने अपनी एक महारत हासिल करी, उसको देखते हुए मेरे दिमाग में एक चार पंक्तियां याद आ रही हैं कि आफरीन हर चीज तो देख चुप्पी के नीचे बनती है। आफरीन हर चीज तो देख चुप्पी के नीचे बनती है, इस जमी का सीना फटने से हर एक जिंदगी जनती है। तो पार्वती ने मुश्किलों के सीने को फाड़ते हुए अपना एक मुकाम बनाया है और आज हमारे बीच में आई हैं। ये बात करेंगी खाने की जो कन्नूर और कालीकट या कोझिकोड में मिलता है। ये पिछले 6 साल से बैंगलोर में रहती हैं, परमानेंटली शिफ्ट हो गई हैं शादी के बाद, लेकिन केरला इनका आना जाना लगा रहता है क्योंकि इनका मायका केरला में है और अभी 2 दिन पहले तक भी ये केरला में थी, परसों ही लौट के आई हैं। तो मैं इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहा हूँ, दावत दे रहा हूँ पार्वती से कि हमारे साथ जुड़ें और आप सबसे मुखातिब हों। नमस्कार पार्वती, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है हमारे शो में।
थैंक यू सो मच।
मैं पहले बता दूं, पार्वती ज्यादा इंग्लिश में बोलती हैं, हम कोशिश करेंगी वो हिंदी में बात करने की, लेकिन इंग्लिश में बात करती रहेंगी और आपसे अनुरोध है कि आप भी इनको उसी तरह से स्वीकार करें, इंग्लिश और हिंदी मिक्स। वो ऐसा मानती हैं पार्वती कि उनकी हिंदी बहुत खराब है, लेकिन खराब है नहीं पार्वती, मैंने आपसे बात की है और आप अच्छी हिंदी बोलती हैं।
नहीं नहीं, मेरा हिंदी बहुत खराब है और there will be a lot of grammatical mistakes, so I don't want to sound like somebody who really doesn't know Hindi. So
नो
I
नो
think
नो
I
नो
feel comfortable in English.
नो नो, आप हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में बोले और हमारे दर्शक सब चीज स्वीकार करते हैं। तो
Yeah.
पार्वती, जितना मैं आपके बारे में जानता था मैंने उतना बताया। मैं आपसे ये जानना चाहूंगा, हमारे दर्शकों, सबसे पहले तो बता दूं हमारे बहुत से दर्शक हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं और हमारी मित्र हैं प्रियंका चक्रवर्ती, अमेरिका न्यू जर्सी से आपको नमस्ते भेज रही हैं एंड शी
Namaste.
इज सो पार्वती, हमें अपने बारे में बताएं, थोड़ा अर्ली लाइफ के बारे में बताएं, फूड कैसे पैशन बना आपका, और ये जो आपका बड़ा मजेदार सा इंस्टा हैंडल है पार्वती फॉलन एंजल, इसके पीछे क्या राज है?
So fallen angel is supposed to be Lucifer, God's favorite angel.
वाह।
So then later he becomes Satan, so Lucifer. So that's the idea behind the name Parvati, fallen angel.
हाँ, ओके। अब अपनी अर्ली लाइफ जो आपने कैलिकट से और कन्नूर में बिताई, खाने के साथ कैसे आपका रिश्ता जुड़ा, क्या क्या आपने कैसे कैसे एक्सप्लोर किया, उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताएं।
I was born in Calicut. My dad is from Calicut, and Calicut is very famous for food and hospitality. So, if you visit a household in Calicut, they will not let you leave the house without having a full meal. So, that's
ओह।
the kind of hospitality Calicut has. And I
हाँ।
was brought up in Kannur. So, Kannur is my base station right now.
हम्म।
And Kannur also is very famous for food and hospitality. And like our world revolves around food. That's how we all of us are at Kannur.
हाँ।
And my relationship with food, as you had already explained, it started from the time I remember I was a foodie. I had
हम्म।
no tantrum as a baby, for eating. My parents and my grandma, they always said I never had any tantrums with food. And my grandmom was a very good cook. She was into baking and she's an amazing cook. So the
हम्म।
most favorite thing of hers that I would wait every day after school would be the set dahi.
अच्छा,
She
सेट दही।
dahi. So she would
हाँ।
keep it ready, and I would go and just eat the malai and leave the curd. So right after school, I would run to her, eat it because I'm diabetic. I'm not allowed to eat any of it. So
हाँ।
before my parents get to know, I eat the cream from her, and then I
हाँ।
run up to my parents.
ओके।
So that's how my relationship with food has been since then.
हम्म।
Yeah, and otherwise, career-wise, I am a psychologist, consulting psychologist, and I am into filmmaking as well. So these are my passion. And food photography, I think I started during my college years in 2011, 12. I had a
हम्म।
best friend who used to take a lot of food photographs. So
ओके।
seeing her, I also started developing this passion for taking photographs. And that's how the journey started. And my Instagram was started in 2014.
हाँ 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 हाँ।
And even long before that, I have an account on Facebook which had 2 3 albums full of food photos. And people used to tell me, you make us go, you make us drool seeing
हाँ,
your food photos. So that's how I started, okay, maybe I should give more importance to food photography. And that's how I started on Instagram. And nowadays also, like, I do food blogging, and I like doing reels on food because they're very short and crisp, and you try to get the entire idea of the place. So yeah,
अच्छा,
food
ए,
blogging.
एक एक दिन में आप कितनी रील्स डाल देते हैं? क्योंकि मेरी फीड पे तो आपकी रील्स आती रहती है, एक दिन में 4-5 आ जाती हैं।
Yeah, I do not eat without clicking a picture. It's like, if all my friends make fun of me. They say you have to bless the food, then only you will have it. So that's how they make fun. Even if it's normal gar ka khana, I will take a picture before I actually eat. So that's how you must be seeing so many pictures.
अच्छा, आपने ना एक बहुत मजेदार चीज छेड़ दी है और मेरे जो फ्रेंड्स देख रहे हैं उनको बड़ा मजा आएगा। ये आपके फ्रेंड्स भी आपको टीज करते होंगे कि खाना ठंडा हो जाता है, हमको खाने नहीं देती हैं, पहले पिक्चर खींचना जरूरी है।
No, no, no. What they say is, number one, they say you're blessing the food. Number two,
हाँ,
when we're outside and when we're with, I mean, when you're at a hotel or something, if the waiters are waiting to serve, then they'll
हम्म,
be like, "Sir, big food blogger, YouTuber, 1.2 million." They make fun of me that way. So I'm like, no, it's okay. Even if I'm a small blogger, it's okay. I will still
हाँ,
take my pictures and videos.
ग्रेट ग्रेट। चलिए, अब आप मुझे ये बताएं कि केरला की बात करते हैं कि ये मेरा बड़ा फेवरेट क्वेश्चन है और ये बड़ा मजा आता है मुझे इसको पूछने में और हमारे व्यूअर्स को बड़ा मजा आता है इसको आंसर सुनने में कि अगर आप एरोप्लेन में बैठ के करीब 30,000 फीट ऊपर चले जाएं और ऊपर से आप नीचे केरला में देखें तो कितनी विजिबल फूड की स्ट्रीम्स या कुजीन की स्ट्रीम्स आपको नजर आती हैं? कितनी धाराएं हैं खाने की केरला में, केरला एज अ होल?
Kerala as a whole. So, if you ask me personally, we would take it as North Kerala and South Kerala.
ओके,
So that's how
ओके,
we divide the food, okay?
ओके।
And if you come to North Kerala, that is this Calicut, Malappuram, Kannur, Kasargod, all this Beltal, Sheri, everything, they have a strong influence of the Arabs and the Muslims. So most of our cuisine would be non-veg, and it has that Muslim cooking influence on it. So
ओके।
that is the north side of Kerala.
हाँ, हाँ,
South
हाँ।
side is probably or mostly the Christian community. Their influence is more on the south side of Kerala.
हम्म,
So we keep that two bifurcation, north and south, and that's how we do. And then a lot of Hindu cuisine also, Hindu influence also, but that has been there always. But these are the ones that came from outside. So that's the difference we have. Like, you have the Mopla cuisine, you have the Christian community cuisine, then you
हम्म,
have the Hindu Tiya cuisine. So there are cuisines like that in Kerala.
ओके। और ये क्या डिवीजन है? मालाबार कुजीन एक बोला जाता है, थलाश्री, इस तरह के भी कुजीन्स कुछ नाम सुनने में आते हैं। व्हाट इज दैट स्टोरी?
See, again, Malabar is the north side. So
ओके,
when you talk about north, we usually talk about it as Malabar. But
ओके,
Talsheri is very rich by itself. Like, Talsheri falls between Calicut and Kannur. इसका बीच में है ये Talsheri, छोटा place है.
हाँ,
छोटा
हाँ,
छोटी place है. Okay, so they also is a very Muslim dominated place, and their biryani is very famous. Talsheri biryani. So
या,
that is one of the things they're very famous for, and they're very what to say. All these snacks, the Muslim snacks, everything is quite popular there. So
ओके,
Talsheri biryani, Malabar would be comprising of all the mix of the Malabar. Then you have Calicut dum biryani, Kannur
हाँ,
kudkachi biryani. So there
ओके।
are different names for each place.
अच्छा, मैंने ये सुना है, हालांकि इस क्वेश्चन को बाद में लेके आएंगे, मैंने सुना है कि करीब 8 किस्म की बिरयानी तो केरला केरला के अंदर ही है।
Yeah, there is, but like, as we like common people, like when we say, usually ask for Talsheri biryani or Calicut dum biryani. I've hardly asked for Kudkachi biryani, though it is from Kannur. I've never had it. I'm
ओके,
very sorry about it, but it's usually made in a madka type of a thing, Kudkachi
हाँ,
biryani. And then you have this. If you look at the other side, you have Mattanjeri biryani, and Trivandrum biryani is totally different from all this,
वाह, वाह।
though people usually don't mention it, but Trivandrum style is totally different. Then, there is Kurimandi biryani.
हम्म।
Kurimandi again is the Arab influence on
अरबिक,
this.
मंडी नाम से ही अरबिक आ गया।
Yeah, so these days in Kerala, it's so hard to find authentic Kerala food. We usually find mandi, shawarma, all this is easily available, and Kerala food is actually becoming extinct, I feel.
तो देखिए, आपने बात करते करते 7 किस्म की बिरयानी तो मेरे को वैसे ही बता दी है।
So
सेवन
do you
टाइप्स
want
ऑफ
all the
बिरयानी
eight?
जो
You want all the eight types?
नो नो नो, आई डोंट, आई विल टॉक अबाउट इट लेटर। अच्छा ये
Okay.
बताएं, ये कन्नूर और कैलिकट जहां को आप बिलोंग करती हैं, इन दो सिटीज की कोई ऐसी डिशेस हैं जो आज भी केरला फूड में बड़ी प्रोमिनेंट है, बट दे ओरिजिनेटेड इन दीज टू सिटीज? जैसे
Mm,
अभी विवेक अग्निहोत्री पूछ रहे थे, मालाबार पराठा को मालाबार क्यों बोला जाता है, कि वो उस एरिया में वो ओरिजिनेट हुआ क्या है?
correct. So same way, there are a lot of things that we believe they have originated in Calicut and Kannur respectively. I
हाँ
might
हाँ।
be wrong, but here is a list of things that I have actually thought about. From
वाओ।
Calicut, definitely you have the Kozhikode and Halwa.
ओके ओके।
It's a sweet, and Calicut is very famous. You have an entire street named like Mittai Teru. Mittai means
हम्म।
sweet.
मिठाइया।
Okay, so, Muttai Teru, which has
हाँ।
full of all these sweet shops, all the halwas, the best halwas you get it there. So
हम्म।
if you want, if you are traveling to Calicut, make sure that you buy Calicut halwa, Kozhikode and
ओके
halwa.
ओके।
Then definitely the patri originated from Calicut. So patri is usually, there are different types of patri. The famous one in Calicut is the one made of rice flour. It's very thin and
हम्म।
very dry, and you can have
ओके।
it with very soft also. So you can have it with fish curry, chicken curry, mutton stew. Patri and stew is the best combination ever,
वाह।
personally, if you ask me.
अभी
Then
अभी तक मेरे को मालूम था आपम एंड स्टू का, बट आपने एक नया चीज बता दिया, पतरी एंड स्टू।
oh, Calicut patri and stew is amazing. Even in
ओके।
Kannur, I mean, we all make a patri and stew, but definitely you should try it. More than appam, I think I personally like patri and stew. Then definitely Kozhikode dum biryani has originated from Kozhikode. Then there are some Muslim snacks that we prepare. So like
हम्म
muttamala. Muttamala is a dish made out of egg. Okay,
हम्म।
so that is a snack. And if I should tell the one basic or the most important thing of Calicut is Suleimani, the tea, the black tea with a
सुलेमानी चाय। यस
lime,
यस यस।
lime and all that. So after a meal, everybody they want to have a Suleimani. It's like an
अच्छा,
addiction.
मैं आपको एक सेकंड के लिए रोकता हूँ, क्योंकि मैंने सुलेमानी चाय को ट्राई किया है बॉम्बे में। बहुत सारे व्यूअर्स को नहीं मालूम होगा सुलेमानी चाय क्या होती है। कैन यू गिव अस द इंग्रेडिएंट्स, को सुलेमानी चाय होती क्या है?
So Suleimani will definitely have a cardamom. It'll have a little bit of jaggery, lemon, and it's a spice like you put even cloves sometimes. So it depends on each person. But as we Kozhikodans and Kannur people, we all say Suleimani. The ingredients are not complete if you do not have mohabbat in it. So Suleimani, if you have to enjoy, you need to have mohabbat in you. So that is the
and
secret ingredient for
and it
Suleimani.
is without milk. It is without milk.
Yeah, it is without. It's a black tea with lemon and all that. Yeah.
अच्छा,
Then
बॉम्बे में
again,
मैंने, मुंबई
yeah,
में जब सुलेमानी चाय पिया था, दे हैड आल्सो एडेड मिंट लीव्स इन दैट।
yeah, yeah. Here also they add mint leaf. So it depends from person. Mint is definitely there. Mint and lemon is a short thing in Suleimani, but the other ingredients it depends from person to person. So that's how it. One place is famous for Suleimani because they add something extra,
या
and
या।
also Nannari Sarbat is very
ओके,
famous. And I think it
आई हैव ट्राइड
originated.
दैट। आई हैव ट्राइड दैट, नलारी सब शरबत भी पिया है।
From where did
It
you
has
try?
a very sharp tinge, but very tangy, sweet and tang.
Yeah, so there's this Nanari place. It does not even have a name. It is opposite Paragon, the old Paragon Hotel in Calicut. You
Hmm.
can die for that Nanari sarbat. I remember as a child, my dad used to take me. Even now, I crave for it.
मैंने
And
इसको हैदराबाद हैदराबाद में पिया था मैंने।
you should come down to Calicut and have it. And one more thing that originated in Calicut would be the Sharjah Shake.
ओके।
So it originated in a shop called Kalandan's Juice Center.
हाँ
Kalandan's
हाँ
is still there. I remember as a kid, it was a routine. Like after our dinner, we have a
हाँ
Suleimani in the hotel. Then we go
हाँ।
to the Kalandan shop to have a shake each. So there's Sharjah, there's apple, lot of shakes, but their Sharjah shake is the best.
वाह
So
वाह।
if you ask me from Calicut, these are the things I remember that would
हाँ।
have probably originated from Calicut, and they're famous for it.
Hmm.
And
One
Kannur, you that or
somebody
you have
has written, somebody has written here. He's also talking about Ballantyne's Milk Sharbat Shop.
probably that's the name of the shop. Hmm. I told you
Okay,
I'm not very aware of the name of the shop,
okay,
but
okay.
amazing nanari served with.
अच्छा, कैलिकट में एक और चीज चीज नहीं बोलूंगा, एक और कैलिकट का नाम एक और फेमस पर्सनालिटी से जुड़ा हुआ है, पीटी उषा।
Running.
यस यस
I'm very bad at sports. As you can
यस।
see, I'm more into eating.
ओके, और कन्नूर से कुछ ऐसी स्पेशल डिशेस हैं जो कन्नूर में ही ओरिजिनेट हुई हैं?
Yeah, for example, Kannur is very famous for unnakaya. Unnakaya is again a sweet made out of ripe banana and
हम्म
coconut. Okay, so we usually have it for tea. Then there is arikadka. Arikadka
हम्म
is basically mussels, the seafood mussels. So
हम्म
it is stuffed with the rice.
हम्म
It's a dish. Okay, very famous. This Kannur side, we make that kakka narchadu and this
हम्म
arikadka. Then something I personally love is undaputtu.
ओके, उंडा
So
पुट, ओके।
it's like a round rice ball filled
हम्म
with whatever masala you like. So suppose it is, I like prawns, so prawns
हम्म
masala or fish or chicken, and it's steamed and they sprinkle coconut on it. So it's like a round ball, and when you bite into it, there's that masala and that prawn in it. Yeah, that's very nice. So that I think you get it mostly in Kannur.
हाँ,
Then this patiri, mean patiri. So the other patri I told you is different. So this is like
या
the patri that is steamed, and
या
inside again you have these fillings like fish, chicken, prawn. So again,
हम्म,
we are very famous for these evening snacks.
ओके
These non-veg evening snacks. Like you come to Kannur, Calicut, evening snack is equivalent to your dinner. You get
ओके।
to eat a lot of things. Then
हम्म।
something else on the sweet side would be your kinnatappam, kaltappam, all made out of jaggery. Those are
हाँ,
sweet dishes. They're like cakes.
हम्म,
And then there's something called chattipatri. It's the Kerala version of lasagna.
ओके। ओ वाओ।
Chattipatri, layered, yeah, with non-veg
हाँ,
or sweet, or like you can make it non-veg or sweet. And then we're
हम्म
also famous for all these non-veg pickles, especially this
हम्म,
kalmakai mussels pickle. And
या
one dish that Kannur is very famous for is usually when we start a sadhya for a wedding.
सादिया।
Okay, even at home, when we start a sadhya, usually they serve you everything and you start eating, and then the payasam comes. In some places of Kerala, first the payasam comes and then you eat. So in Kannur, what we do is we take the papad, the Kerala papad, we crush it, then the
हम्म
small ripe bananas,
हम्म,
crush that also,
हाँ
and we add ghee and sugar.
हाँ।
And it becomes like a very gooey. To see, it is very disgusting, but it becomes like a it's called Choyan's pudding.
ओके,
Choyan pudding, because I think that's the first person who tried eating it like that. So before every sadhya, like the main course comes, we usually have papadam param. We have
ओके।
that and then start the sadhya. So this is very authentic and very much originated in Kannur.
पार्वती, जब आप बात कर रही हैं और एक एक डिश को एक्सप्लेन कर रही हैं, आपके चेहरे से ऐसा लग रहा है कि आप अभी उसको टेस्ट उसका एंजॉय कर रहे हैं, एंड आई एम लाइकिंग इट।
Thank you. I can literally feel that dish in front of me when I'm talking about it.
हम्म। पार्वती, आपने अभी सादिया की बात करी, और नॉर्थ इंडिया में या रेस्ट ऑफ द कंट्री में हम लोग ऐसा महसूस करते हैं कि हमको जो सादिया मालूम है ओनम सादिया ही मालूम है, और वो एक बनाना लीफ में बहुत ही एलेबोरेट होता है। मुझे ये बताएं कि एक नॉर्मल हाउस होल्ड में, केरला में जब नॉर्मल हाउस में जो थाली बोलते हैं, व्हाट ऑल कंप्राइजेस अ थाली? मतलब केरला घर में जब आप थाली होता है तो उसमें क्या क्या होता है?
Okay, again, being from the North Malabar side of Kerala, when we have a thali, that is especially Onam or Vishu, we
हम्म,
make sure there's non-veg. Rest of Kerala does not do it.
हाँ,
Okay, so yeah, the basic idea is we include non-veg in everything. So definitely in a thali,
हम्म
like a normal thali, we have that boiled rice, which is
हम्म
which has a lot of health benefits as well. Because the white rice doesn't fill your stomach very soon, but this boiled rice actually fills your stomach faster.
हम्म
So we have the boiled rice. We have a sambar or dal.
हम्म,
This is for a normal household thali I'm talking
yeah,
about, not
normal
Onam
in routine.
Sadhya.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one sambar, one dal, probably a curd curry, dehi ka curry. Then we'll have a sabji, one or two sabjis, and definitely we will have a fish fry or a chicken curry. One, if it is a fish fry, then it'll be a chicken gravy. Vice
Hmm.
versa. If it is chicken fry, it is a fish curry. Fish curry also there are two types. One that we make with coconut, and the one we make with tamarind and tomatoes. So there are
Hmm.
two types of fish curries. Then there'll be papad, pickle, and fish curry. Yeah, I told you fish curry is very important. That's it. And then probably a payasam. That's how usual household food. Not so elaborate. People must be thinking I eat like this at home. No. But if you have a banana leaf at home and then you're eating, you might have all these things.
अच्छा पार्वती, ये बताएं, अभी आपने जिक्र किया फिश करी एंड राइस।
Yeah.
मुझे दो क्वेश्चन इसके बारे में पूछना है, एंड दिस आर सप्लीमेंट्री क्वेश्चंस जो विजिटर्स से भी हमारे पास आए हैं, हमारे व्यूअर्स से भी। एक
Okay.
तो राइस जो केरला में खाते हैं वो थोड़ा डिफरेंट राइस होता है
Yeah.
बाकी रेस्ट ऑफ इंडिया से। उस राइस
Yeah.
को आप क्या बोलते हैं? एंड देन मैं केरला में जितना भी घूमा हूँ, मैंने काफी शहरों में आपके केरला में घूमा है, वहां पे ना हर छोटी छोटी शॉप के ऊपर मिलता है राइस एंड मीन करी मीन्स फिश करी, राइस एंड फिश करी राइस, दैट इज लाइक अ स्टेपल।
Yeah.
तो पहले मुझे राइस का बताएं, फिर मुझे बताएं कि आपके हिसाब से कन्नूर और कैलीकट में बेस्ट कौन सी शॉप है जिनके ऊपर आपको जाके राइस और फिश करी खाना है।
Okay. So rice, as we said, we are more inclined to this fat, round matta rice. It's called
ओके।
matta rice.
हम्म।
And these days there are a lot of variants. There's ponni rice also, which is equally good. Ponni
हम्म।
is the white one, and matta has that red streaks on it.
हम्म।
Okay, and they both are boiled, so we like, yeah, ponni rice and this matta rice. Other
हम्म।
than that, we these days everybody uses sona masuri. I mean, everything is common now. We
ओके।
do not just uh, include only these two. We use every type of rice. A lot of brown rice, a lot of red rices are being used, right?
रेड
Like
राइस,
kabini
यस।
red rice. It has a lot of health benefits as well. Kabini red rice. It's very red in color, and it looks like your boiled matta rice, but a little more darker shade.
ओके।
So that is it. And mean curry, as we said, fish curry is a staple food of Kerala. And you wanted to know we, as again the Malabar side, we eat non-veg for breakfast as well. So don't
हाँ।
ask us where do we eat rice and fish. You can ask us where do you have fish for breakfast. That would be
ओके।
fish, any non-veg for breakfast.
ओके।
So some of the good breakfast joins in this Kannur. I'll start with Kannur probably. Kannur
हम्म।
is Onakan Bharati. So if you're a
हम्म।
mutton lover, and their puttu mutton and chai is very famous, but personally I have not tried it. It is a very small joint. It's been
हम्म।
there for years. People praise about it. So that
हम्म।
is something people usually do not miss when they go to Kannur. Then there's a
ओके।
cafe called Prema Cafe. Their egg roast and appam is too good.
हम्म।
Yeah, very good. Egg roast and appam, do not forget. Then we have Indian Coffee House. Again, the egg roast is yum.
हम्म।
Porota, Kerala porota, and the egg roast. Then
हाँ।
you have a restaurant called Pulleri.
हाँ।
Pulleri has non-veg since morning. Like you said, there is puttu, fish curry, chicken curry. And this is a disclaimer. I know many of you do not eat beef, but Kerala cuisine, most of us include beef in our diet. And
यस।
I mean, every religion people do eat beef in Kerala, most of them.
हाँ।
And definitely, even I have tasted beef, and I started eating it very recently, and I'm a
हाँ।
fan. So in Kerala, also like porota beef curry is a emotion in Kerala. I
I
don't
know.
think any
I know.
other state would get it.
And what do you call it? Irachi.
Irachi?
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it beef or
Okay.
irachi. Irachi
Yeah.
curry, porota and irachi curry is a emotion.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Pulleri restaurant, they're very good with their fish. Their seafood items are very good.
Hmm.
Pulleri
Hmm.
again falls in the center of the town, so it is very
Hmm.
easy to find Pulleri. Then for vegetarian breakfast, you have a place called Komala Vilas.
Hmm.
Nice dosa, idli, upma. There's two more vegetarian places. One is Sri Krishna's and one is Sri Vaishnavi's. So
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
all these three are very famous for their vegetarian breakfast.
हाँ.
And the other ones I said is famous for non-veg. Now, if you ask me about Calicut,
Hmm. अच्छा, somebody is asking what is that red gravy dish at Indian Coffee House?
red probably fish curry. They do have
Okay.
fish curry. They have chicken, and they have egg curry also. They have the egg roast also.
Okay.
So it can be
Okay.
either of them. It's a brownish reddish curry, the egg curry.
Yeah.
Okay, and at Calicut there is Arya Bhavan.
Hmm.
Definitely, it is a vegetarian place. Then Salkara or Paragon.
Hmm.
Paragon is very, I mean, Paragon means Calicut. Calicut means Paragon. It's like that. So Paragon, for every meal of yours, you can go there. So they have another
Oh.
place called, yeah, Salkara and M Grill. So their breakfast is very nice. There, their appam and stew is very good. That is something you can taste for breakfast. Then there's something called Sridharat and a Chayakada. So this
Hmm.
place is like, it's like a house, very small place. Their famous dishes, meengari and puttu.
सो
Also,
मैं
yeah.
एक सेकंड रोकता हूँ. आपने अभी चाय कड़ा जो बोला, चाय
Hmm.
कड़ा इज चाय टपड़ी, लाइक वी कॉल इट इन नॉर्थ इंडिया. चाय का टी स्टॉल है. तो चाय कड़ा इज नॉट ए नेम ऑफ ए प्लेस, बट इट आर स्मॉल stalls all across Kerala.
Something small would be a chai kada, but a
Yeah.
chai kada probably would focus more on your chai and your snacks. And your
Hmm.
little, it's not a big joint, it's a small
Okay.
joint.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
there's
small one.
something else also called as tattagada. Tattagada is
Tattagada.
just street vendors,
हाँ.
street food.
Okay.
Chai kada is focusing more on your light eats and your tea and stuff like that. So this Sridharat's Chai Kada is a
Hmm.
restaurant, but he's named it that way. He started it off that way. It's a very
Hmm.
old joint, and their fish curry, prawn curry, and puttu is a must try if you go to Calicut for
Wow.
breakfast. Try that place. Then there's a place called Champions Hotel.
Hmm.
Then there is the beach Upma. So the beach side of Calicut is very famous for all the street food as well as all the famous restaurants. Most of them are there.
Yeah. Hmm.
So you have your Bombay Hotel, your Adam and the Chai Kada. So all these restaurants are that side. So
हाँ.
this Beachli Upma was very famous. Also Sri
Hmm.
Venkatesh Lunch Hall. They are also very
Hmm.
famous for their breakfast. That's the vegetarian again.
Great.
These are
मैं
the breakfast.
ब्रेकफास्ट से आपको थोड़ा वापस लेके आता हूँ. अभी आपने तत्तागड़ा की बात करी. मुझे एक बात बताओ, और ये भाई इसमें रिलेटेड टू क्वेश्चंस होंगे. पहला क्वेश्चन मैं तत्तागड़ा की बात कर रहा हूँ. तत्तागड़ा,
Okay.
एज यू सेड, these are small, very small tea stalls focusing more on tea
Yeah.
and snacks. तो वो तत्तागड़ा में स्नैक्स क्या मिलते हैं, जो वेरियस तत्तागड़ास हैं जो आपके ऑल अक्रॉस डॉटेड द एंटायर स्टेट?
Yeah. So chai kadas or these tattu kadas, the ones that focus on chai for your chai, if you go to Kannur, I
हम्म.
probably would choose the ones like the Milma has their chai kadas.
हाँ,
Milma
हाँ.
is the milk
ओके.
company. So they have this chai kada, but they have those banana fritters, then they have undamburi. So they have the
हाँ.
more the veg
हम्म.
snacks. They would not have the non-veg ones. And
राइट.
there are areas where you have these small tattagadas where they will give you chai with a lot of non-veg snacks. As I told you, they will be arikadika, the mussel stuffed with
या.
rice. Then you have cutlets. We're very famous for these non-veg cutlets. Mutton
हम्म.
cutlet, chicken cutlet, beef cutlet, even fish cutlet for that matter. Then you'll have this unda putte. So it's all a variety of non-veg snacks. Even in Calicut, if you see, there's a place called Chai Kada. It is not a small one, it is a big one. So you go
या.
there, you order tea, and you get to like there's a big they display a big thing of non-veg snacks. So there are a lot of things. Like even we wouldn't have, they come up with new things. There's cutlets, there's samosas. Like there's so much of variety, and mostly all are very deep fried ones. All the
हाँ.
snacks. It's either steamed or deep fried. So you have a lot of non-veg and sweet variety of snacks if you go to these chai kadas and even tattagadas. That's how usually these tattagadas and chai kadas function.
Parvati, I must tell you, you are making me salivate like anything. And I think I have to go to Calicut now, take the next flight and go to Calicut immediately. It looks
Yeah,
like that.
please, you should.
Acha, when we are talking of the small joints, one more thing is very, very famous in entire Kerala. Those are toddy shops.
Yeah.
एंड टॉडी शॉप्स के बारे में अगर बात नहीं करेंगे तो हमारे व्यूअर्स हमको कहेंगे कि आपने केरला के फूड के बारे में बात ही नहीं किया. तो आप मुझे पहले बताइए टॉडी शॉप्स क्या होती है, फिर टॉडी क्या है, और उसमें क्या खाने को मिलता है, और आपकी फेवरेट टॉडी शॉप्स कौन सी है?
Okay, so toddy shops are basically toddy is alcohol that is
या.
fermented from coconut water.
हम्म.
Okay, so they're supposed to be consumed very fresh, and you should not, add anything to it, because usually by the time we consume it, they would have added something. Adulteration happens in these toddy shops, so you need to know
Hmm.
the best toddy shops to have it. And usually people will take fresh ones and come home, because
Hmm.
ladies usually don't go to toddy shops in
Yeah.
Kerala. And there are ones like in Mullapandal, in Cochin side and all, there are ones that you can go. But in
Hmm.
Calicut and Kannur, we hardly go. And in toddy shop, definitely you get toddy. Then they're very famous for their food again. Their food is
Hmm.
supposed to be very spicy, because with
Okay.
alcohol it has to be that spicy kind of food. So you
Hmm.
will
Hmm.
have kappa and mean curry, tapioca and red fish curry. That is one combination that people die for. And then you have, again, as they said, beef. Then you have all these fries and stuff like that. So that is the basic staple food you will get in a color shop. A color shop is toddy shop.
Toddy shop. So in
Yeah.
Calicut and Kannur, which are the most famous toddy shops?
So the ones I have gone only I can mention. I am not very sure of either. There's one called the Mananjara Kallu Shop in
Okay.
Calicut. Then
Hmm.
there's something called Naduturthi Toddy Shop.
Hmm.
Okay. And in Kannur, Kannur, Vellikeel
Hmm.
is a place. So there is a Kallu shop there. They have
Hmm.
good food and their toddy is very nice. Also, there's
Hmm.
something called Mambaram Kallu Shop. So
Okay.
these are the ones I remember.
ओके, चलिए अब बात करते हैं। ब्रेकफास्ट तो आपने बहुत एक्सटेंसिवली कवर कर लिया था, चाय का शॉप्स भी आपने बहुत एक्सटेंसिवली कवर कर लिया। अब बात
Mhm.
करते हैं लंच एंड डिनर की। लंच और डिनर के लिए कैलिकट और कन्नूर में आपकी फेवरेट प्लेसेस कौन सी हैं? कौन से रेस्टोरेंट्स में आप जाना पसंद करती हैं और आप हमारे व्यूअर्स को रेकमेंड करेंगे?
Okay, one place that people should not miss out when they go to Calicut is, it's not a place, it's a street food cart. It is opposite Bombay Hotel near beachside.
हुँ,
So
हुँ,
this person, Jafar Ka, he
हुँ,
sells soya, okay, for the
ओके,
vegetarians. When you come to Calicut, you should not miss this. So
ओके,
this soya that he makes is exactly the replica of the beef we usually have. So
ओके,
yeah, somebody who cannot have beef or do not want to try beef, you can try the
हाँ,
same variety in soya. He
ओके,
makes it really amazingly.
हुँ, हुँ,
So
हुँ, हुँ,
that is one. Jafarka's soya fry you should not miss when you come to Calicut. That is, again, I'll tell you, opposite Bombay Hotel, Beach Road.
हुँ, ओके,
Yeah, and then definitely there's Adam and the Chai Kada. All these places are famous.
हुँ,
Um, for dinner and lunch. Should I start with Calicut or Kannur?
एनीथिंग, योर
Okay.
चॉइस। ओके, लेट्स टॉक फ्रॉम स्टार्ट विद कन्नूर।
Okay, Kannur. Number one, Pulari.
हुँ,
I am not saying you can go sit there and have. It's not a very fancy place to go sit, but definitely the food is really good, especially their mussel fry, the
हुँ,
seafood.
ओके,
Very good. They also have a lot of the Arabic food, the alfam, the peri peri alfam is very nice. And they
सो
home deliver also. So
पुलेरी
Pulari,
पुलेरी दिस पुलेरी इज़ वेयर?
Pulari is in Tekki, the South
ओके,
Bazaar. It's the
ओके,
town, the center of the town. Then
हाँ,
there's a place called Surya Heritage.
हुँ, हुँ,
Surya Heritage is again on the Register Office Road. It's a very recent place. They
हुँ,
also have a bar and they have very good food. Their afternoon lunch is very good.
हुँ,
And they have Chinese, everything, but the afternoon lunch with seafood is very good. Then
हुँ,
you have MVK for their biryani.
हुँ,
MVK is on the Chova highway. It's on the
ओके,
highway. So travelers usually do not miss out on MVK. Then there
हुँ,
is MRA. My MRA again has a lot of Arabic dishes as well as the proper Kerala dishes like your fish curry and all that is
या
there. So MRA is a good place for even breakfast. Then there's a place called Soft. Okay,
सॉफ्ट,
Soft has amazing biryani
ओह!
and porota and beef. Then there is one place that you should not miss out for lunch is Oden's. I think so
पुडेंस,
many people would have posted on YouTube everywhere about Oden's. So they have these meals. So when you're eating the meals, they come with a tray full of fish, different kinds
हुँ,
of fish, prawns, fried, and you just choose whatever you want. The masala is so good. Like I really want you to go and experience it for yourself. The meal is
वाह!
very simple. You have a gravy of a fish, one sambar, then one sabji. But the fish, whatever they bring, is too good. So Odains is something you cannot miss. Then if
Hmm.
you want to go for these fancy food, definitely there's Sahib's Grill.
Hmm.
Sahib's Grill has continental and all that. And like Calicut, now Kannur has developed its beach side, that is Payambalam. So we
Okay.
have a promenade now at Payambalam. So a lot of
Hmm.
restaurants have come up there as well. A lot of cafes, a lot of resorts. So one restaurant that you should not miss out is Barbecue Paramount.
Okay.
Their barbecue, different things are very nice barbecue. So you
Hmm.
should not. And there are a lot of other restaurants there as well. So if you go out there in, like on an evening time, you can take a
Hmm.
walk and then you can check out all these cafes that they have and the restaurants. Yeah.
Hmm.
So Kannur, these are the ones that I would personally recommend. Now, when
Done.
it comes to Calicut, my number one favorite would be the Sharp.
Hmm.
The sharp means usually it is Kallu sharp, toddy
Huh.
shop. Yeah,
Huh.
sharp. Here
Huh.
there's no, don't be disappointed. There's no toddy, but
Huh.
they're so innovative. Their drinks, their presentation is fabulous. So they bring this big fish on a stone, and they
Oh.
come there and they light it. They
Okay.
gaslight it. Yeah, so
Huh.
there's flames, they're flaming it, and then they add some masalas to it in front of you. Oh my god, that fish just melts in your mouth.
Wow.
So good. The biryani is good. Their seafood items is good. They have a juice called chakka manga kandari.
Hmm.
Chakka
Okay.
manga kandari. Okay, and it comes in a test tube kind of a thing, and they come mix it, and then you drink it. Too good. So
Okay.
sharp is something you cannot
फॉर
miss.
नॉर्थ इंडियन व्यूअर्स आप बता दीजिए चक्का क्या है. कप्पा इज
Chakka, no, it's chakka manga kandari,
तो
not
कंधारी
chakka.
इज अ मिर्ची. कंधारी इज अ मिर्ची
Yeah, red chili, that bird chili.
या बर्ड चिली एंड
Chakka is jackfruit.
चक्का
Manga
इज
is
मांगा इज
mango.
पार्डन
Mango.
मैंगो. सी फॉर नॉर्थ
Yeah.
इंडियन व्यूअर्स ये अपने आप में एक बहुत जबरदस्त चीज है. कटहल, मैंगो एंड चिली कमाल का है. अब मेरे को आपका वो याद आ गया जो आप बात टॉडी शॉप्स की भी कर रहे थे और ये आपने नाम लिया. कप्पा चक्का कंधारी जो रेस्टोरेंट है बैंगलोर में और चेन्नई में, दे ब्रिंग दैट केरला फूड एंड इट्स अमेजिंग अमेजिंग. और सिमिलरली अब
Very
आपने बता दिया चक्का मांगा कंधारी. वाओ. हाँ.
yeah. So this you must try sharp if you go to Calicut. Then
हाँ.
M Grill. I told you Paragon. Paragon has the sister concern that is Paragon, Salkara, M Grill. Go to
हम्म,
any one of it. You should try their French onion soup. You should try their lagoon biryani. Then
हम्म,
you should try their fish tawa fry. Then,
हम्म.
as I told you, appam, stew, anything you order there is supposed to like be superb.
हाँ.
And the tender coconut pudding as well.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
known as cloud pudding, right? Tender
yeah,
coconut.
really
Yeah.
nice. Then there is Bombay Hotel, Rahmat Hotel for biryani. These are like age-old places that have been there, since the time of my grandfather probably. Then there's
Hmm.
a place called Ambika Hotel, which is famous for it seafood sadhya, Samudra Sadhya.
Okay. Samudra
Yeah,
Satya. Fine.
yeah, seafood
हाँ,
sadhya.
हाँ.
And Kuchichira biryani. Kuchichira
Okay.
biryani again is a type of biryani and they're very famous. They'll actually show you how they make it.
Hmm, hmm,
So
hmm,
that biryani you should try. Kuchichira biryani, Sharp, M Grill, Ambika Hotel, Bombay Hotel, Rahmat Hotel. Also, there's
hmm,
a place called Pescopa, which has recently opened,
hmm,
and they serve only seafood. Their menu is very limited.
hmm,
Okay,
hmm,
so
hmm,
probably you will have just chapati, mandi as the main course, but a lot of seafood items.
hmm, hmm,
Fish,
hmm,
tawa fry, fish, that fry, this fry, and it is amazing.
hmm,
So
hmm,
you
hmm.
cannot miss out on Pescopa when you go to Calicut.
Wow. So you have
Yeah.
given us a full, complete list of places, and each place seems like that one must go.
So usually when I go to Calicut, I just go to eat, and then I don't have place like to go and eat for the next meal because I'm so full. But then I'm
Uh,
like, no, I have to go eat. I cannot come back from Calicut without eating this.
okay, let's talk about street food. Street food in Calicut and Kannur.
Street food, again, as I told you, beach, both the beaches, Calicut and
Okay.
Kannur. Payambalam has a lot of these pickled mangoes, carrots, pineapples. It brings a lot of your childhood memories back. So that
Hmm.
whole promenade has all these types of food. Again, as I told you, Arikadika, all these evening snacks you will get on this Payambalam road. Same way,
Hmm.
Calicut, the beach road, they have a lot of things. Like
Hmm.
those carts, they come by evening and then they start selling. Like the Jafrika is a soya bean. Same way, they have a lot of snacks. So anything, any street food you want to try, both at Calicut and Kannur, go to the beach road. That's where you will find it.
Wow. Let's talk about some meetha now. We started the show and you talked about meetha, and without meetha, it is nothing is complete. So, in
Very
Calicut and Kannur, what are the desserts available or meetha available, and where do you would recommend people to go and eat?
okay. So Meeta, if you say both Calicut and Kannur, I've seen people are more inclined to ice creams and Faluda.
Okay, okay.
But that's not my personal favorite. But yeah, still I'll suggest.
Uh,
Yeah, in Kannur there's Paluda Nation, Paluda, not Faluda,
hmm,
Paluda Nation. Then
Paluda.
there's Food Bay. So they have different kinds of Faludas: Gajar ka halwa Faluda, Gulab Jamun Faluda,
Hmm,
and another dessert and ice cream. There's a place called Iceberg. A lot of ice cream shops are there in Kannur
hmm,
and Calicut. And there's a place for pastries that is Cake Studio,
hmm,
that is
hmm,
also very good. Also, in Kannur and Calicut, probably for sweets, we usually depend on the bakeries.
hmm, hmm.
We're very
Okay.
like there's no life without bakery for North Malabar people. So, two bakeries that is highly recommended when you go to Kannur is Brownies. Their
Okay.
chicken cutlet. Oh,
Oh,
next, that is sin. Okay.
okay.
So chicken cutlet from Brownies, and they have a lot of other snacks as well.
Hmm,
And the
hmm, hmm,
quality was very good. So you can really go and buy it. And a lot of chips also. Like chips are also very famous in our side.
hmm,
Jackfruit, tapioca, banana chips.
hmm.
So these are the three ones we usually buy. So and murku. So all these
Muruk.
ones you will get from these shops. And there's another bakery called Sheen Bakery.
Hmm, hmm,
So
hmm,
they
hmm.
have this plum cake wrapped in paper. They have a cream bun. Cream
Hmm,
bun is
hmm.
a must try. Yeah. So these are from Kannur, the sweet things that I would recommend. From Calicut, the two bakeries I would recommend is Regal Bakery and Cochin Bakery.
Hmm,
Regal
hmm, hmm.
Bakery's jam roll and Japanese cake.
Wow.
Mm. There's nothing to beat that. And Cochin Bakery is also an age-old bakery with their tradition and stuff. They also have a lot of cakes and varieties. They're also very good. So both of them are like adjacent to each other. So if you go, you can buy from them. And in Calicut, one more thing that is famous is Palada Payasam.
Okay.
Palada
Palada.
Payasam.
Hmm.
Yeah, Palada Payasam. Like after a meal, if you have that, you're just gonna be, like a zombie because it hits you right here. Then you're not in a state to do anything else. You just want to go and sleep. That's all.
Okay.
Banana pie should not be missed.
Acha, you mentioned about this Japanese cake. What's this Japanese cake? Is that Japanese cheesecake?
No, this
Uh,
is the Kerala version of Japanese cake. So it
okay.
has a base. See, I'm not a chef, so I wouldn't know to explain it that way. It has a
Uh,
round base, which is
hmm,
hard. Okay. And then on top of it, there's like the shape. I think it's like a whipped egg white or something like that. But that's also hard. And it's
hmm,
sweet. Like it's so sweet. You just bite, it's very crunchy and it is
hmm.
very sweet. That's how the texture is very crunchy, solid. When you bite, then you get that sweet melts into your mouth.
Okay. There's one request from a viewer, and I'll just pop it up on the screen. He says that he has taken counseling from you, and he's requesting you can say hi to him, AK.
Hi, AK.
Okay. Uh, in all your entire talk, आपने जो मेंशन शुरू में किया था, और थलाश्री एक ऐसी ये नाम है जो केरला के साथ बहुत जुड़ा हुआ है, एंड ऑफ एंड ऑन उसका जिक्र आता है, लेकिन अब आपने अपने टॉक में थलाश्री के बारे में कुछ बात नहीं करा, ना तो बिरयानी का बात किया, ना प्लेस का बात किया, तो somebody is complaining के there is no mention of थलाश्री.
See, I told you, I am properly from Kannur. Okay?
Yeah.
I have nothing against Talcheri. We go to Talcheri too. So when we talk about Talcheri, the first thing that comes to your mind is Talcheri biryani. And a name synonymous to Talcheri biryani would be Paris Hotel. Paris
Hmm.
Hotel is one old hotel. So they have this new one and they have this old hotel of theirs. So you go
Hmm.
there, they bring this hot biryani, that small plate, half plate, full plate. They bring it and they give it to you. Mutton biryani is very famous there. I do
Hmm.
not eat mutton, so
Hmm.
I wouldn't be able to. But the rice itself is very good. The mutton biryani ka rice. So Paris Hotel is very famous for biryani. And bakery, if you tell me, Jay Bharati Bakery. They're also a
Wow.
very old bakery. They have a lot of these cakes. This I told you know the plum cake rolled in
Yeah.
paper. The jalebi and halwa. They're all very nice. So Jay Bharati and Jay Bharati for bakery, your sweets, your snacks, everything, and Paris for your biryani. That's the knowledge I have about Talsheri.
ओके, पार्वती, एक दीपक सेठी है, पूछ रहे हैं कि वो कलरफुल हलवा कौन सा कैलिकट का, आपने अभी जिक्र शायद किया था.
Yeah, so there are different colors. Like there are a lot of different flavors. There's milk halwa, there is banana halwa, there is jackfruit halwa. So a lot of halwas. That's why you see the different colors.
हम्म.
And I told you Mithai Teru and SM Street,
Yeah.
all that has shop after shops with all those halwas. So
हम्म.
take a walk, take a bite, see which one would suit your palate, and then try it.
अच्छा, मेरे को ये बताएं, अगर मैं, आपने बिरयानी के बारे में बहुत शुरू में बहुत एक्सटेंसिवली बताया, अबाउट 7-8 ऑफ देम, which are your favorite top biryani joints in Calicut and Kannur where you would like to have biryani?
Calicut, Sharp,
हाँ, sharp.
Parallel,
Okay.
Bombay Hotel.
Bobby
Three
Hotel.
places.
Okay.
Kannur, Ajwa, MVK, Ajwa, MVK, MRA. These are the three biryanis I like from Kannur.
Okay. Uh, there's one of my viewers, Radhika. She says her grandma is one of the finest cook. Please ask her what is her favorite personal.
Of grandmas? Okay, yeah, I told you my grandmom is a very good cook. So she is a lot into baking. So she
Hmm.
makes a lot of cakes. So my favorite cake of hers would be her carrot cake, her date cake. Yeah, that's really
Okay.
nice. Yeah. And she has this special apple cake. Okay. So what she does is in a plain cake, she makes these holes and she places apples in it
Hmm.
and she bakes it. And when it comes out, she applies jam on top of the cake. So as
Hmm.
a kid, so my relationship with food actually started because she used to make a lot of cakes. So I used to go
Yeah.
sit with her and help her, mix all the ingredients. So
Huh,
once
huh.
she's finished doing it, I will be the one licking all the leftovers. I think that's how I got diabetes. Yeah, so I used to sit with her and do this. So she'll apply jam on this apple cake. So
Hmm.
as kids, my sister and me, what we would do is, as soon as she's done with the cake, she keeps it. We will go dig out only the apples, eat the apple, and leave the cake like that. And
Okay.
that used to look very bad because that's the highlight of the cake. So her
Hmm.
cakes, carrot cake, date cake, and
Hmm.
her cheese vegetable bake is
Hmm.
something I think is top notch. I really like it.
ओके, हम लोग जाने से पहले आपसे ना एक छोटा सा रैपिड फायर करेंगे बहुत क्विकली.
Okay.
सो आपने मेरे को सिर्फ टॉप की अपनी, जब भी मैं उस जगह का नाम लूंगा कि ये जगह है मैंने आपसे पिकअप करी है जो आप अभी बोल रहे थे, मैं उस स्पॉट का नाम लूंगा. विच आर द टॉप 2-3 डिशेस विच कम टू योर माइंड एंड फ्रॉम वेयर? कविता थिएटर.
There are street vendors outside like arikadka, chaya,
हाँ.
patiri, porota, beef.
वाओ. ओके. रेलवे स्टेशन मार्केट.
Railway station market, Sheen Bakery, Rema Bakery. Two bakeries will come to my mind. Yeah.
एंड व्हाट विल यू हैव देयर?
Sheen Bakery, I will have cream bun. Rema Bakery has those nice biscuits, butter biscuits, and cream biscuits. Those ones.
ओके. देन तलाश्री.
Paris Hotel for biryani.
पेरिस होटल बिरयानी. ओके. पयामलम बीच promenade.
Uppilitta manga, uppilitta pineapple, salted mango, and yeah, barbecue.
एंड बारबेक्यू. वाओ.
Yeah,
एंड आपने कुछ रहमत का भी कुछ जिक्र किया था, एंड व्हाट इज योर फेवरेट देयर?
biryani again, Rahmat Hotel.
विच बिरयानी?
Chicken. I usually eat chicken or fish. Yeah.
ओके. लास्ट में, केरला में आपका प्रॉन्स बिरयानी भी है, आपका चिकन बिरयानी भी है, मटन बिरयानी भी है, बीफ बिरयानी भी है. आपकी फेवरेट कौन सी बिरयानी है?
Chemmin biryani, prawn biryani.
प्रॉन्स बिरयानी, ओके
Yeah,
ओके।
definitely.
तो पार्वती, मुझे लगता है कि आपने इतना जबरदस्त आप तैयारी करके बैठी थी, और मेरे पास अभी क्वेश्चंस की लिस्ट बहुत लंबी है, और आपके पास मुझे लगता है आपकी इतनी लंबी लिस्ट है। मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, टाइम बहुत हो रहा है, मैंने आपसे 45 मिनट्स बोला था, वी आर ऑलरेडी इनटू 55 मिनट्स ऑलरेडी इनटू द शो।
I'm so sorry.
और हमको पता भी नहीं लगा कि आपसे बात करते हो, और मुझे नहीं लगा कि आप पहली गेस्ट हैं मेरे शो में जिसने इतनी अंग्रेजी में बात करी है। इतनी इंग्लिश तो आज तक किसी ने नहीं बोली, बट फिर भी 1 घंटे का पता नहीं लगा मुझे। थैंक यू वेरी मच, यू मेड द शो लाइवली।
व्यूअर्स मेरे तरफ से माफी। I don't know Hindi. I'm really sorry. But the Hindi I've learned is through Bollywood films. So you can
आई नो।
imagine how thick my Hindi is.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, आपका इंग्लिश और हिंदी बहुत अच्छा लगा, और शो में इतना मजा आया। ये आई मस्ट टेल यू, मिक्की मुर्तजा खान हमारे दोस्त हैं, और इन्होंने ही मेरे को ये फोर्स किया और इंस्पायर किया कि मैं आपसे कैलिकट और कन्नूर के बारे में बात करूं, बिकॉज ये एक बार पिछले महीने कैलिकट और कन्नूर गए हुए थे 2 महीने पहले, और
Oh,
इन्होंने मेरे फेसबुक प्रोफाइल पे और इंस्टा पे इतनी पिक्चर्स डाली कैलिकट और कन्नूर की कि मैंने ठान लिया कि एक शो करना है, तो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव कांटेक्टेड यू। थैंक यू मिकी भाई फॉर इंस्पायरिंग मी टू हैव दिस वंडरफुल शो विद पार्वती।
thank you, Mickey. Bye.
पार्वती, मुझे ये बताएं कि अब ऑब्वियसली मेरे को कैलिकट और कन्नूर बहुत जल्दी आना चाहिए। ये बताएं कि मेरे जैसे आदमी को जिसको खाने का आप ही की तरह से शौक है, कितने दिन की छुट्टी लेके आना चाहिए टू डू जस्टिस विद द फूड ऑफ कैलिकट एंड कन्नूर?
4 days in Calicut and 2 days in Kannur.
6 डेज?
Yeah,
6 डेज अगर मैंने वहां रुक के खा लिया तो मेरा वेट डबल हो जाएगा।
जरूर हो जाएगा.
So let's cut it down to
You
3 days.
see me, right?
Let's cut it down to 3 days. I'll come there for 3 days and you take me around.
You will not be able to cover all the things. Like you'll be just able to taste one or two, three maximum. That's it.
नहीं, मैं और मिकी अब दोनों इकट्ठे आएंगे, एंड हम लोग ट्रैवल करेंगे आपके साथ कन्नूर में और कैलिकट में।
Please, please do come.
राइट।
Anybody who's traveling to Kannur or Calicut or even Talsheri, please feel free to connect to me. I will help you out with the places that you have to eat. You have to check
वाह,
it out. Cannot miss. Even stay. You can ask me. I will let you know the best places.
देखिए ये बहुत बढ़िया बात आपने बताई है हमारे व्यूअर्स के लिए कि आपको अगर मैसेज डालेंगे इंस्टा पे और फेसबुक पे, आप गाइड कर देंगे वेयर टू
Zarur.
ईट इन कन्नूर एंड थलश्री एंड कैलिकट। पार्वती, हमारे शो में आने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। यकीन मानिए मुझे बहुत मजा आया आपसे बात करके, और ज्यादा मजा इसलिए आया कि आपने बहुत डिटेल में इतनी लंबी चौड़ी लिस्ट बना दी है, और आप सिर्फ अपने मुंह से और जबान से बात नहीं कर रही थी, आपका पूरा चेहरा बोल रहा था, आपकी आंखें बोल रही थी। द वे यू डिस्क्राइब्ड एवरीथिंग, अमेजिंग डिस्क्रिप्शन।
I just cannot stop myself when I talk about food. I just remember the plate right in front of me, the smell, everything is stored right here. I think food has that much of connection. I think I'm in
मिकी
a
भाई
forever relationship with food.
मिक्की भाई ने आपको एक मैसेज फेसबुक पे डाला, आप वहां अपने फेसबुक पे जाकर रिप्लाई कर दीजिएगा, इन दैट वी नीड अ बेस्ट प्लेस टू स्टे एट माहे। तो आप
Mahi.
बता देना उनको, या
Mahi. Daru.
या तो आपको उनको रिप्लाई करके बता देना कि कौन सी जगह में आके जाके उनको ठहरना है।
Sure.
तो थैंक यू पार्वती, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर कमिंग ऑन आवर शो, और बहुत मजा आया आपसे बात करके, हमारे व्यूअर्स को भी मजा आया, और बाद में भी अगर कोई क्वेश्चन आपसे पूछेंगे फेसबुक, मेरे दोनों फेसबुक पेजेस पे या इंस्टा पे, तो जरूर जवाब दीजिएगा।
Definitely, I'll do that. And
थैंक यू।
thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm really extremely sorry for not being able to speak in Hindi, but still, I can understand Hindi. So if you ask
आई
me
नो,
in Hindi, I can
मैंने आपसे
reply.
सारे क्वेश्चन हिंदी में पूछे, आपने अंडरस्टैंड करके पूरा उसको इंग्लिश में आंसर किया। थैंक यू वेरी मच। थैंक
Thank
यू
you
फॉर
so
कमिंग
much.
ऑन आवर शो, थैंक्स अ लॉट।
Thank you, everyone.
तो ये थी कन्नूर और कालीकट से बात करने के लिए हमारे साथ जुड़ी थी पार्वती एस कुमार। इतने पैशन से इन्होंने बताया है, और आई थिंक हम में से कोई भी अगर वहां जा रहा है, ये शो ही अपने आप में काफी है कि इसमें से अगर हम लिस्ट बना लेंगे तो मेरे ख्याल एक हफ्ते तक का सफर हमारा आराम से कटेगा वहां पर। और बाकी पार्वती ने बता दिया है कि आप उनसे प्रश्न पूछेंगे तो आपको जरूर वो मदद करेगी। केरला, क्योंकि जैसे मैंने कहा गॉड्स ओन कंट्री, ये सफर केरला का जारी रहेगा अगले हफ्ते भी। तो अगले शुक्रवार केरला का एक और बहुत मजेदार शहर है त्रिवेंद्रम, जिसको पहले बोला करते थे तिरुवनंतपुरम। एक प्रोफेसर साहिबा हमारे साथ जुड़ेंगी तिरुवनंतपुरम के खाने के बारे में बात करने के लिए अगले शुक्रवार को। अगले शुक्रवार को हम फिर बात करेंगे केरला पार्ट 2 की। तब तक के लिए शुभ रात्रि एंड गुड नाइट।